Hi kids, today I'm here with the story of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Yes, this is a very interesting story. So what you are waiting for? Take your seats and now let's start the story. Long time ago, there were many reindeers at the North Pole where Santa Claus lived to deliver toys and gifts to children on Christmas Eve. He chose the 8 of the best reindeers to pull his sledge. His team of reindeers included Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen. Santa Claus fed them magical oats and corns so that they could fly high and fast. Santa divided his reindeers into two smaller groups, one with male reindeers and the other with female reindeers. Each one had a different personality and interests. Santa Claus had another little reindeer named Rudolph, the son of Donner and Blitzen. Rudolph had a big, bright red nose, and it was not a regular nose at all. Other reindeers laughed at Rudolph, called him names, and never let him join their fun and games. That made Rudolph very lonely and sad. One day before Christmas, Rudolph went to Santa Claus and asked if he could be on the sledge team. Santa loved Rudolph very much, but pulling the sleigh all over the world was very hard job. So he advised the little reindeer to stay at home and wait until he grew up. Overhearing this story, the other reindeers giggled a lot and kept making fun of him. They said that children would scream and cry if they saw his bright red nose glowing. Hearing this, Rudolph became shy. He did his unique nose in shame and walked back to his home. On the Christmas Eve, a huge snowstorm hit just 1 hour before Santa Claus set off. The sky turned dark, the wind blew strongly, and the weather became very foggy. What would happen to Christmas? Santa was quite worried. He was afraid that he couldn't deliver the Christmas gifts to the children in such bad weather. Santa called on his sleigh team to set off early, but it was so dark that he couldn't see the road. The sleigh got stuck in the tree and then hit the rocks. Christmas could be cancelled because of the storm, and if it happened, the children would be disappointed. Suddenly, Santa remembered Rudolph with his bright, shiny nose. He thought that the nose was so bright that it could act as a strong light to guide him on his sled. Santa ran to Rudolph and woke him up. The little reindeer was very surprised and delighted when he saw Santa. His nose even glowed more brightly than usual. Santa asked him to lead the other reindeers pulling his sledge. Then Rudolph led the sledge team on that dark night through the harsh wind and thick fog. But the little brave reindeer still tried the best to fly fast. The other reindeer followed Rudolph's big shiny nose to stay on track. Admiring Rudolph's bravery, they also tried their best to fly faster. As the sun rose and the fog began to melt away, Santa had already delivered all the Christmas toys to the children all over the world. Santa and the sledge team were warmly welcomed by everyone when they arrived home. Christmas was saved, and Rudolph was the hero of the day. Santa Claus presented Rudolph with the Medal of Honor for his bravery. He became the youngest and bravest reindeer to ever join Santa's sleigh team. From then on, everybody loved Rudolph. The other reindeer never laughed at him and called him from funny names again, and Rudolph became very proud of his bright red nose. So, this is the story of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. If you like the story, then please click on subscribe button and share this story with your friends and with your family too. So now, if you want to listen more stories, then please do subscribe this channel and share this channel as much as you can with your friends. And before saying goodbye, do you want to hear the song Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? Okay, now let's sing with me. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw him, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeers used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him, and they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you will go down in the history. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw him, you would even say it glows. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw him, you would even say it glows. Now, bye-bye kids, and please do share and subscribe this channel. And if you like this song, then sing it again and again and sing with your family and friends together. Thank you very much for watching this video.